we're now going to we're getting closer to the main reason for why we are here, to award the Intrapreneur of the Year and the Entrepreneurial Leader of the Year in 2017. So we have 2 prizes, and as I have come back to here during the evening, we're focusing very much now on 2 things. That is entrepreneurial performance and entrepreneurial leadership. So to be able to make change, we see more and more that the leadership is key, and that was also what our panel said before. So let me also, before we go into the finalist people, tell you a little bit about the jury that has been working with the material that we got from all over of nominees. And except me, who is here, just the only reason for me to be here is that I invented the prize. But we have some experts as well. We have Camilla Kuhn Rådberg, that is now a scientist and researcher at Chalmers in Gothenburg. And we have Sven Atterhed, who was, he's unfortunately not here today, but he's a pioneer in terms of working with entrepreneurship. He started off in the 70s to help American airlines and telecom companies to get market-driven after the deregulation, and he did the same in the 80s in Sweden. And then we have Birgitte Stjärne, who is the author of the Intrapreneur, Key to Innovation. She just launched a book of entrepreneurship that is very, very good, that I really recommend. And then we have Claes Kinell, who is an entrepreneur, but which, not to be forgotten, he also initiated the master's program in corporate entrepreneurship, that is intrapreneurship, in Lund University at Steen K. Jonsson School of Business. So what the jury then concluded, that we have 5 finalists, and we will get to know them here shortly in a little movie. So
to me, entrepreneurship is about driving substantial change of an already established enterprise.
Entrepreneurship is the centerpiece of everything we do in our team, working with innovation, looking for new ways of applying available assets to new customer groups or new users.
In Riksbyggen and in my role, it is important to show the organization new and more sustainable, innovative ideas, and then to support the organization all the way through to action.
Nothing is so constant as change, and if you don't adapt and evolve to change, then you will be left behind and someone else will take your place. So for us, it's an everyday thing.
I truly work with entrepreneurship through my teams, and my belief is that you have to let every one of my colleagues work with what they believe in, and you have to create a good culture when your colleagues know that failure is an asset and you don't going to be judged about it.
We work with entrepreneurship a lot, I would say, and we do that by having as decentralized organization as we can, as much as we can, and making the entrepreneur leaders as visible as possible within ÅF.
I would say the leadership is what we say in Sweden, A and O, A och O, and roughly translated is everything, I guess.
The most important things behind being a good leader, I think, is to be brave enough to surround yourself with even better people than yourself. Secondly, I think as a leader, you need to be brave enough also to be yourself, not to pretend to be someone else. Thirdly, I think a great leader gives a lot of energy. That is fundamental, that is basic, but you need to have energy as a leader.
I think just to be nominated is important both for me and for Riksbyggen, because then we need to learn more about entrepreneurship and how we can support this even more in the future.
Well, it would be a great honor to win, and we would have some kind of receipt that said that we are actually on the right track, or that we are being acknowledged for something good that we do. So for us it would be a great honor and mean a lot.
The nomination means very much for me, of course, and it means that the Bonnier culture is on the right track, and I have the benefit to be a part of it. I will spread it to my organization, and together we can create an atmosphere that lets individuals take responsibility and risk, knowing that they will be encouraged.
This nomination means a lot to me and my team. It's always great to get that external benchmark and kind of a quality stamp that you're doing the right thing and that you're heading in the right direction. So being here means a lot to us.
Winning this prize, of course, would be a highly appreciated receipt for all the hard work behind changing the Steam Boiler Association, so to say, to the current AOF, a much prouder, modern and happy company.
Please welcome our finalists. I have one question to each one of you. It's the same question. But since we're here to learn about entrepreneurship and make it a more well-known phenomenon, my natural question is to start with you, Christopher. Did you identify yourself as an entrepreneur before you got this nomination?
I don't think I've actually used the word. I sometimes identify myself as 50% crazy and maybe 50% different than everyone else. So if that's an entrepreneur, then I guess that I am an entrepreneur.
That's good. And by the way, you have champagne in the glasses, so the party have started.
I had never heard about the word entrepreneur, but I was very happy when I saw the word, because I think people have always said that I'm an entrepreneur, which I think I'm not. And I think that the way that I work is much of what an entrepreneur do. So now I know what I am.
It's good. Alexander?
Actually, I heard the word before, but I haven't put it in a really good context before. And I think I would do it after this day.
Good. We need ambassadors, so...
Well, I did not have a strong connection to that word before, but I worked as a CEO of a very much smaller company before than what I do now. So I kind of brought that entrepreneurial mindset even when joining one of the big companies.
Well, starting at the Steam Boiler Association 15 years ago, you needed to be an entrepreneur. I had a dream that we should be a much more attractive employer among engineers. We were number 85 then, and that needed to be a bit crazy, I think. Today we are number 1.
Well done there, Victor, and the rest of you. And coming back to that, we now have a thrilling situation because we have 5 finalists to 2 prizes that are equally important. The Entrepreneur of the Year 2017 and the Entrepreneurial Leader of 2017. So, but before we reveal the winners, as I said in the beginning of the evening, that you are all winners, as are the other nominees. But it's a great honor for Talentia and my team to have you here, and we hope that you will do a lot for your companies and for Sweden and for changing the world in the future. So thanks again. And can I have the jury that are here to come up on the scene? I think they come, but we will... Birgitte Stjärne, give her a hand. Camilla Kuhn-Gårdberg and Claes Kinell. And among absent friends we have Sven Atterhed. So it's a little bit... I can't really start this. I think we have to wait a little bit again. So, but okay, now take it away.
The Intrapreneurial Leader Prize 2017 and the Intrapreneur of the Year 2017. The nominees are Michael Sundström, Head of Ericsson Networked Event, Ericsson. Christopher Rengfors, Chief Marketing Officer, Flygresor. Alexander Liedecker, Vice President Sales Director, Bonnier News. Victor Svensson, President Division Technology, ÅFAB. Charlotta Szczespanowski, Head of Sustainability, Riksbyggen. The winner of the Leader Prize is with the following statement: by challenging the impossible by innovative ideas and with a leadership that integrates people and resources beyond limitations within and outside of the organization. He has changed both the organizational culture and the corporate image of ÅF. Victor Svensson, ÅF. With his unique capability to motivate teams and individuals, sometimes facing strong resistance to change, he has established interdepartmental and cross-functional collaborations within the Bonnier Group, resulting in rapid growth in digital business, exceeding traditional silos, and bringing unprecedented value to the customers. Alexander Liedecker, Bonnier News.
Okay, to start with, congratulations, Victor and Alexander. Starting with the entrepreneurial leader, how does it feel?
Best Wednesday in 30 years.
Thank you, and congratulations. And Alexander, Entrepreneur of the Year 2017, how does it feel?
I have to stand up. It's amazing, of course. And I really don't know what to say. I did have prepared a speech, of course. But I really want to thank you, Talentia, for what you do. I think this is very important. And I wasn't familiar of the word before. But I think it's very important for each individuals and the organizations, and actually for the whole Sweden as a country. And as you could hear, I wouldn't be here if it wouldn't be for my great team in Bonnier News. I would like to give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
Can I continue a bit more?
Sure.
I have a few more to thank.
Okay, perfect.
And thank you to all my references. I think you gave me some good words to the jury. Thank you to the jury. Thank you to Bonnier. Anki is here today. For letting me work with what I love. Changing is everything for me. And last but not least, my soulmate. I'm starting to cry. Mother to our two great daughters and girlfriend, thank you for all support and that you give me the opportunity to work this much. Thank you, and as we used to say in Swedish, vilket riktigt jävla håll käften team. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for tonight, and the night has just begun. But just one more question to our winners. Victor, being a C-level guy, how would you use this prize to be able to get more impact?
First of all, to raise my salary. Secondly, no, I mean this will fuel my energy to be brave enough to keep on changing ÅF in the direction I want, and I think the best for ÅF. And as Alexander thanked the jury, I want to do the same. I want to thank you. Nice guy from Scania, I learned to know this day. But I also want to like to thank my boss, who is actually here tonight, Jonas Wiström, who's been my boss for 15 years. Thank you very much, Jonas. I've learned a lot from you.
So, can we all come up, all finalists, winners, as we all are tonight? Let's make a toast to everyone who came here to share this moment with us, and to Alexander and Victor. So have a great one.
Thank you.
Let's go. We have also prizes to your finalists. And where is Hans? You are here. Good. Yeah. What we also come up with to our winners, Alexander and Victor, we have a scholarship, an inspirational scholarship that we will give you, and it's about conference free of choice anywhere in the world with the Intrapreneurship Conference. So just call me when you want to go.
We organize one for you.
Yeah, Alexander. Thank you. Tack så mycket. Tack. So, thank you everyone. Thanks again. Thanks for sharing this with us, and now we will have a party. Yeah.